next on this WrestleMania train down memory lane, we go to WrestleMania 10 in New York City, and the first ladder match to ever take place at WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels captured his first Intercontinental Championship with a big win over the British Bulldog on Saturday night's main event in the fall of 1992. But in the fall of 1993, Michaels would be stripped of the championship due to inactivity. As the Heartbreak Kid watched from the sidelines, Razor Ramon would capture the vacant championship. At the 1993 Survivor Series, Michaels would announce that he was back, and that he only had one mission: to humiliate Razor Ramon, who he considered to be a fake champion. Having never been defeated in the ring, HBK still believed he was the rightful Intercontinental Champion.
There is only one undisputed Intercontinental Champion, and it is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Basically what CM Punk
Never
was
one
doing
to back down from a fight,
with
Ramon was
MJF.
more than ready to face Michaels anytime, any place. But Shawn wanted to play games with the bad guy, interfering in his matches and even performing Ramon's vaunted Razor's Edge finisher to taunt him. Shawn was also very open about relying on his 7-foot monster of a bodyguard, Diesel, to help him get through any tough situations. WWE officials, forced with figuring out how to decide who the true Intercontinental Champion was, came to a decision. Both championship titles would be suspended above the ring in a ladder match. The winner would be the first superstar able to incapacitate their opponent long enough to climb the ladder, grab both championships, and finally settle the issue once and for all. This matchup would see both men use everything they could to stop the other, including the ladder repeatedly. It was used as a battering ram, even as a perch from which to dive for a huge splash. Both Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels laid it all on the line in this epic clash, leaving everyone breathless with each new flurry of offense. So, you're gonna have to do your best to deal with not only a Mr. WrestleMania who wants his Intercontinental Championship, but also with the menacing Diesel at ringside. Stay focused, and maybe you'll be oozing enough machismo to climb that ladder of success.
Dude, I love that the ladders actually look like the older ladders. I think that's pretty cool. Let's throwback. We got the throwback cam. So get out of here. Michaels has been quick. Man, I haven't played with the camera like this in such a long time. Such a throwback. It reminds me, like in my mind right now, I'm thinking of Just Bring It. Because back in the day in Just Bring It, over here on this side, you could, leave me alone, you asshole. You could, go out into the crowd and find some stuff. Lovely. We got somebody else that got 3. That whole bottom rope bounced like crazy. Yo! Look at that throwback steel chair, man. That is awesome. Alright. Nah. Gotta use it. That is awesome. I wonder if they're gonna have the blue chairs at all. Are you serious? I think I did the wrong one anyways. He just drop kicked his own bodyguard. I was trying to throw you in the ring too, but it works. He doesn't do nothing.
Razor Ramon was looking to prove that despite never defeating Shawn Michaels for the Intercontinental Championship, he was still the real champion. Shawn Michaels had a clear game plan for this match. With no rules, he'd be able to receive assists from his bodyguard Diesel. No disqualifications in a ladder match means it's not cheating. The second Michaels tossed Ramon to the floor, that plan was put into action with Diesel attacking the bad guy. Unfortunately for Shawn, the official decided that wasn't going to work. Despite Diesel's arguments, the WWE official decided to kick Big Daddy Cool out of the ringside area. Shawn had talked a lot about being the real champion. And now without his 7-foot backup, he was going to have to back those words up himself. This distraction bought Ramon enough time to recover and send HBK flying with a huge right hand. Ramon floors Michaels, and now with Diesel banned from ringside, it looks like the Heartbreak Kid needs a new plan for the bad guy.
What? Oh, he tried. He tried.
Heading into this match, a lot of people wondered how the ladder would come into play. And it didn't take long for Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels to answer that question. Razor placed the ladder on the apron to re-enter the ring, and that gave Shawn the opening he needed to launch a baseball slide dropkick that sent the ladder crashing into Ramon's ribs. Had Razor even considered that type of offense from Shawn in his preparations? Had Shawn practiced that very move? He appeared ready to strike the second the ladder was laid down. Clearly, a moment with a ladder nearby was going to be dangerous, and one would need to always be aware of their opponent's location. With his bigger, stronger opponent struggling to breathe, Michaels would be able to build his own momentum. Michaels started to realize that as long as he used the ladders to his advantage, the lack of Diesel's presence wouldn't be as detrimental as thought. Knowing Ramon now had a weak point, Michaels crashes that ladder right into the ribs of Ramon, and he has completely turned the tide of this match. You could see it on the faces of Razor fans who sat in disbelief as Shawn took control.
I really do like that they have the throwback ladders. I wonder if there's any other throwback weapons. The skins. Well, so that's what that lockjaw thing is. Definitely does with the stun.
Both men had looked to hit the other with a ladder in a variety of ways, but Shawn Michaels was about to shock the crowd with a different approach to ladder-based offense. With Ramon down, Michaels would climb the ladder near the corner and come crashing down onto Ramon's already weakened ribs. Why waste all that energy swinging the ladder around when you can just climb it and jump off from great heights, right? Michaels, thinking it was over, began to climb. Now, normally, Michaels may have gone for the cover, and he may have even won the match after such an incredible move. But with ladder matches, it's not that easy. So even with Ramon in great pain, he was able to find enough fight in him to get to his knees and topple the ladder over.
Wait, what the fuck? I thought that was the ramp, but that's not the ramp? some of the bugs that was in universe mode, they fixed it, so that's a plus. The blood is amazing this year compared to the last few years. Get up, Michael. Come on, Heartbreak Kid. So one more time. That too. They used to have that. Oh, I could touch the ladder too. But X is crazy. I got something for you. Have a chair. Oh shit, he caught it! Wait, you can catch it? I didn't know that. Yo. He said nope. Cutscene.
Shawn Michaels could see the match starting to slip away, but instead of panicking, he'd look for an opening. Reversing a Razor Ramon attack, he'd plant the bad guy with a devastating pile driver.
You can.
HBK wanted to show off one other trick,
cutscenes.
bringing the ladder with him over to the corner. Shawn was in clear control here.
At least there are people in it. Oh shit, hey.
I'd never seen anything like this before, and it's still jaw-dropping today.
Appreciate it.
He didn't just climb the ladder. He'd proceed to fall with the ladder beneath him onto the downed Ramon. It was now or never for Razor Ramon as his grasp on the Intercontinental Championship.
Dude, one day, hopefully they come back with story designer. That was amazing when they had it. I wish that they would have just took story designer and meshed it and just took it that damn and don't see that going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, so I gotta win the championship. At least I don't have to worry about getting pinned. Can't catch it this time. Lucky there's nothing moving in Oh, dude, online's gonna be something else now with that alone. Michael is out for the count, and I forgot how to put a table, a ladder. Yeah, it's kind of cool that it's showing the whole of it. he putting up a bridge. Now, if only I could throw him over the ropes. Over the top rope, right about now with that lap. Or not, because he's just going to reverse everything. At least he got down two. Going, Michael. Look at the belts. Belts are chilling up there.
One of WrestleMania's greatest collisions comes to its scintillating conclusion with Razor Ramon just managing to outlast Shawn Michaels, claiming possession of the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 10. The latter match would open the door for future classics, like the TLC and Money in the Bank matches as well, forever sealing its place in WrestleMania lore. Our next match is another legendary moment that will live forever, as we head to WrestleMania 13. Rosemont, Illinois would play host to the most important night on the sports entertainment calendar. And on this night, a match that is the literal definition of an all-time classic unfolded. Bret Hart had been the face of WWE's new generation for years, proudly defending the WWE Championship against all comers and defending WWE's honor against its most heinous villains. After losing the WWE Championship to Shawn Michaels in WrestleMania 12's Iron Man match, the Hitman took some time off to consider his future options. When he returned, roughly 6 months later, there were drastic changes to the landscape of WWE's universe. Top among those was the rise of Stone Cold Steve Austin. The man who started the year off as Ted DiBiase's ringmaster would find freedom in his true identity, dropping his manager and finding superstardom in the wake of his 1996 King of the Ring tournament victory.
Austin 316
Hardy
says
boys.
I just whipped your ass.
WWE was trying to find its attitude, but the seeds of change were being planted in the fans who had rallied around Austin. His no-nonsense attitude had made him the ultimate anti-hero. This acceptance of someone who flaunted his breaking of the rules didn't sit right with the Hitman. When Bret made his return, he immediately challenged Austin, who was more than ready to answer the call. The two battled at 1996's Survivor Series, where Hart won in a masterful performance of a feverish back-and-forth battle.
Off of a year.
The loss only made Austin angrier, creating a single focus for him: to ruin Bret Hart's career. He'd eliminate Hart from the 1997 Royal Rumble match after officials missed Hart first eliminate Austin. The night after Hart captured the WWE Championship at Final Four, Austin would interfere in Hart's first defense on Raw, ending the reign before it could even get started. WWE officials would pit the rivals against each other in a no disqualification submission match. The loser would be forced to admit they were defeated by the better combatant. To make sure that order would be maintained, a special referee was assigned: the world's most dangerous man and former MMA champion, Ken Shamrock. And while Hart had the edge in submission wrestling, Austin was no slouch in that department. And he also had one other thing going for him: his promise to the world that he would never in a million years give up. Once the match started, these two unleashed months of hatred on one another. We were lucky enough to talk to the Rattlesnake himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin, to get his thoughts on this classic encounter.
A lot of people think that the WrestleMania 13 match between myself and Bret the Hitman Hart is one of the best of all time. Certainly one of the best in all of WrestleMania. To me, it's a very special match because everything happened so magically, and specifically WrestleMania 13 cemented the legacy of who and what Stone Cold Steve Austin was. From start to finish, we started it off, we brawled out, we came back into the ring, we brought various factors from around the ring into the ring to use against each other. Some of the stuff backfired on me. It was full of chills, thrills, and spills. I gotta call a spade a spade. I mean, it is my favorite all-time match, and I've been to some classics.
Always an honor to get to pick the brain of one of WWE's top-level legends. Thank you again to Stone Cold for talking with us about WrestleMania 13. Now it's on you to try and find a way to take out WWE's toughest SOB. Remember, there are no disqualifications, so use whatever you can, and maybe you'll find a way to get him to surrender. I just wouldn't recommend messing with the referee. Shamrock's ankle lock is nasty.
Like, Ken knock, yeah. Still trying to do that. It didn't go up. That's right. Some tips. Like some knockoff sweet and sour cream and onion cheddar chips. There we go. Box music, chair, and balance. Hasn't even moved around not once, really. Just stayed in that corner. Dude, I love that flash. And any finisher, big move, they start going flashy with it.
Immediately showed why this match was perfect for him. Instead of just punching Austin's face, he'd attack Austin's legs instead. Bret wanted to make sure that his search for revenge also ended with him victorious. Hurting Austin in a losing effort was worthless to him. Hart knew every single attack would be used to set up his vaunted sharpshooter, so he started the work early. The Hitman would also find ways to mix his technical style into a more vicious approach, like when he locked Austin in a figure-4 leg lock around the ring post. Normally, a hold that would be subjected to a referee's 5 count, Hart could inflict damage until he chose to let go. And just how much damage had the move done? Had Austin's knee brace offered any type of defense against the maneuver? Austin had the reputation as a brawler, but Hart was showing that he wasn't completely out of his element in this no disqualification match. Bret looked to keep things relatively simple, and so far the plan was paying off. Work the leg, break it down, and the submission opportunities would come.
that. And he cracks me over the head with the steel chair. Austin with the reversal. Dude, why didn't he get stunned? Nah, that's some bullshit. What? I did that wake up top for no reason? Alright. At least my stun will go away. So we gotta go on the other side, the right side. I'm gonna wait for you out here. Austin, I need you to come out here. Quit playing. Whole body almost red.
As the two continued to fight, the action would again return to ringside. A strong Irish whip from Hart sent Austin flying into the guardrail by the timekeeper. Hart stayed on the attack, looking to maintain control under any circumstances. Unfortunately for Austin, a huge cut had been opened up on his head. And seeing the red on Austin brought out a whole new level of ferocity for the Hitman. Bret unleashed months of built-up aggression on Austin.
They didn't blur that
Hart
WWF
his
logo.
limb-based attack,
Or that
focusing
one.
only on
They did.
Austin's bloodied face.
The one on the monitor, though, they didn't blur it.
Austin looked to be in very, very bad shape now, all from an innocent Irish whip. It was now Austin's time to prove that he was everything that he said he was. Did Austin have the fight in him to keep going? Would he look for a way out now that Hart had him badly hurt? The Hitman was now in firm control, with Austin in big trouble with a nasty wound on his head.
Yeah, I had a...
Things were not looking good for the Rattlesnake.
He started. Kind of weak that you can't throw him into the ring. Oh, maybe you just got to be out of distance. My chair! chairs love jumping around, that's for damn sure. I found out you just gotta get a little distance. Oh yeah. That counted. It's gotta be easy, right? That was lousy. This ain't. Oh my goodness, I love this. This is amazing. Yeet.
Hart continued to maintain control, but Austin would not stop fighting back. Desperate, Austin found an opening, tossing Hart to the apron. Austin would then reveal the lengths he was willing to go to, grabbing an extension cord at ringside. I still can't believe that Ken Shamrock checked to see if Hart gave up instead of trying to break him free. Just when it looked like Austin was finding daylight, the resourceful hitman clobbered him with the ring bell. Austin had already looked like he was nearly finished. The fans, who had steadily grown louder in favor of Austin, tried to rally the rattlesnake back to his feet one more time. Cut bad and now down again. Was there anything left in Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Nah, this gotta be it.
When Hart locked in the sharpshooter, you could see two clear reactions. One group was loudly cheering, sure that the hitman had done what he needed to do, and that victory was coming. The other group sat with a mixture of disappointment and hope on their faces. Austin was in trouble.
He said, "Are you going tap? Are you going tap?"
No way Stone Cold was going to give up, right?
Will you give up? Will you give up?
Brett continued to pull back, remembering all the things Austin had said. Remembering his unfair ouster at the Royal Rumble. Remembering Austin costing him the WWE Championship. And Stone Cold kept fighting. Austin refused to give up. Refused to lose to someone for whom he held so much disdain. Now it was the Brett fans who looked worried, and the Austin fans who began cheering, hoping to will their guy to one last incredible act. Brett pulled back and Austin pushed forward, taking every last bit inside of him to try and fight his way out of the sharpshooter. But on this evening, it wasn't to be. Brett nearly toppled over, but managed to rebalance and reapply the hold. Austin, in one of WWE's most memorable visuals, would struggle one last time to find an escape before collapsing unconscious. Special referee Ken Shamrock would call the match here, as Austin was no longer able to defend himself. Yes, Stone Cold lost, but he lived up to his word and he never gave up.
Sound like John Cena.
As a result of Stone Cold Steve Austin losing consciousness, the winner of this bout, Brett
Yeah.
Hitman Hart.
I think it is whoever the default announcer is on here, who's announcing these matches. Feel like their voices are too iconic. We don't want to pay them nothing. And they even blocked the ass. I forget. I think it starts with the A. ACIS. Brand. Dude. Oh, it might be Nike. I don't know. I know they're wrestling shoes for sure because I wore they're similar to the same ones I wore in high school.
Hart was happy with the win, but he still took the opportunity to attack Austin after the match, which only served to alienate whatever fans still cheered for Bret. Even in victory, Hart refused to be the better man, which was disappointing to the millions who had supported him. But for Hart, all that mattered was the victory. He'd proven that he was better than Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is all he cared about. And Stone Cold had, while trapped in the sharpshooter, won over an entire fan base with his fight until the very end. It's one of the greatest matches in WWE history, featuring two of the very best to ever compete in a WWE ring. It made Stone Cold Steve Austin a generational superstar, and it showed that the Hitman wasn't only a technical wrestler. Counter holds, ringside brawling, and lots of weapons, along with one of the most famous endings to any WWE match ever. Such a classic. I never get tired of this match.
Had Cody above that sign. Right there, that sign right there. He said, fuck you. They didn't get that little kid's F you. His little finger. They still do. It's called blading. They don't do it as much nowadays. That poor ref. AEW, they definitely do it. But yeah, it's called blading. They take a tiny piece of blade and use it to slice themselves. They hide it in their wrist tape, their mouth, on them. On their pockets, if they have pockets. Sometimes the ref will hold it for them. It varies. Yep.
Despite being victorious, Bret Hart's post-match attack on Steve Austin only served to galvanize the fans into fully supporting Stone Cold. And Austin, even in defeat, would only increase his reputation by living up to his word, refusing to surrender in the match. Steve Austin fighting the sharpshooter with everything he has remains an enduring WrestleMania moment in a career filled with them.